Hello, everybody. This is Rampage and Mr. Bay.
Hey everyone, how you doing tonight?
We are back on the Mindfair server, and yeah, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but we are in the call with DK, so he will tell me what I'm doing at least.
Woohoo!
So I'm gonna go ahead and Devin.
And I believe that happy sound from my phone is to tell me that they're live now.
Yeah, wow.
I'm also live. I decided that I would take this awkward silence to go ahead and go live myself.
I see.
I already had my streaming software up. By the way, the reason I suggested I was going to be late was I was sitting in line at Wendy's, and we had physically been trapped there for 10 minutes. We had already paid through the Wendy's app, and we're at the part where we had to go to the drive-through and say, "Hey, we're here," and then they give us our food.
I
Very great part.
see.
But they took
Well,
forever.
we got to the drive-through, and they said, "Hold, please." And suddenly, I felt like I was trapped in like a Game It Out YouTube's video. I don't know what was going on, but they apparently needed some time to
Consider
discuss.
the repercussions of actually giving you the meal.
Yes, yeah. They had to consider the global ramifications.
They had to consider how many woodchucks could chuck wood.
Spock
woodchucks
is
could
here?
cook.
This is surprising.
Oh my gosh, like Spock's real? I mean,
I
usually he'll like ask me for the server thing, but then he'll never show up.
I know, right?
What's going on, Spock?
Nothing much, sir. How about you?
Just Minecrafting.
I've played in a while. Let's do it.
Whenever I think about Spock, the first thing I remember is him throwing grenades in Halo. Remember that elevator? It's the first thing that comes to my mind every time.
Just
That's not a
remember
good reminder.
golf with friends.
Sir Gabe instituted that one.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure.
Instigated, sorry. Instigated.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You're
He's
coming out of
here.
By the way, don't look how many saplings are in the wood chest. Rampage.
Why?
Because he's going to probably go reforest the forest.
Yeah, I've been spending the last couple episodes deforesting, remember?
It's just so many. All the trees are gone.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But they will be.
They know what they did.
What
no.
did they do?
Why am
DK?
Why am I stuck here?
Where are you stuck, Spock?
In a glass. Oh, never mind. There's a way over here. I think.
Is
Oh,
Jane?
Spock forgot
Oh.
to play how to play Minecraft.
I did. Can I go up the waterfall? Yes, I can.
Yay.
Oh.
Oh, kind of a fun thing. AMD released a new graphics driver update after a very long dry spell. And this driver update had the most amazing thing happen.
It didn't work.
It made Forspoken work for me. A game that, by definition, could never run on my computer. And it fixed that.
Wow.
Because by definition, you have to have DirectX 12.1 minimum to play that game. And and my graphics card is DirectX 12.0. Apparently, this driver update made magic happen and rewrote history and so forth. And I've never seen a graphic driver resolve something of you're not supposed to play this before. So I'm pretty happy with that.
It's pretty interesting. You know, pandemic time hit, and there was so much effort and so much buzz about the 30 series graphics cards.
Hmm.
And, you know, you couldn't buy graphics cards because of all of the shortages and whatnot.
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing, like, I don't even realize it, but they came out with a 40 series.
Oh, yeah.
That was just recently, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Wasn't it a while ago now, though? I feel like
it was last year.
Well,
I guess maybe it was
what's-
like October last year or so.
what's funny with the pandemic is these companies felt like they had to release products, but they didn't actually have the ability to make products. So they just like they just sold the ideas of a graphic card.
Yeah.
Well, ones that would actually never actually like materialize, and it actually created the most hilarious concept that you'd see on a lot of video channels of the idea of a paper launch for a graphics card. And the idea of that is kind of ludicrous, but
Yeah, so anyway, it's just kind of funny because totally missed out or missed the fact that they came out with a 40 series card.
hmm. Yeah.
Now I
But
wonder
here's
if
it.
is it even worth it, you know? Probably not.
Well, what,
Some of the graphics
Are
cards
you-
have like very small improvements compared to their previous generation.
I will say this: I went from a 2070 Super to a 3080, and man, that was a big difference.
I could see why that would be a difference, though. I mean, you've got from 2070 to a, or 20 to a 30 is pretty big, but you also went from a 70 to an 80.
Yes, and I totally didn't realize how much of a difference the 70 series or the 70s changed
Yeah.
to an 80, even a new generation. It was
Well, I think there was a
Total
pretty
difference.
big jump from the 20s to the 30s too.
really.
Yeah.
It was the same Turing architecture that they said that they were using. I mean, I noticed like a 25-30% difference. Fire, blue fire. I touched the blue fire. No, I don't touch the blue fire.
no, Spock is on fire. Are you?
Nope. I couldn't toss myself out. Let's go back up.
Is he playing with matches again?
He saw blue
Pretty
fire and went, "Ooh!"
He was drawn
Let
to
me
the blue
touch
fire.
it. Oh, Rabbit, you're right in front of me.
Man requests to teleport to me, and he's literally 1 block away.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
great.
I brought you a pumpkin pie. Enjoy.
Oh, I can't eat raw onions?
D-
Why? Raw onions are good.
You monster.
Spock, do you know how to read?
Do you know how to read?
No.
Look at what you're holding again.
Raw iron. Nobody saw that. Okay. I said
Spock,
iron.
onions are not in the game. Um,
Wrong guy.
You never
and
know.
I think you can't eat raw iron for obvious reasons.
But,
This
but our
is true,
bodies are made of iron.
right? I need to eat iron. Iron is
You eat
good for
iron
your
all the
health.
time. Like you take your iron pills. I was sad to see that I took some iron with me to turn into things to repair my tools with, and it took all my iron that I went to repair both tools with. This is sad now.
I did forget how to play Minecraft though.
What do you not remember, Spock?
There it is.
Well, apparently I need to make a quest called Fire is Hot.
Apparently.
I wasn't aware that there was such a need, but there is.
There's always a need.
A need for speed.
What have you been
Uh,
building? Because it's a lot.
Well, sure. I will take you on a magic adventure. Give me one second to catch my bearings.
He can't fly.
No, I was jumping up so that I could see where I was.
Ah.
That's why I said, let me get my bearings.
I look up and I just see like Raven's like he can't fly.
Well, no, I didn't know where I was
Mm.
compared to where I needed to be.
Or you're at home.
You did
Like,
not know where you weren't. So you could not figure out where you
I
were.
didn't know where I was from where I wasn't.
Oh man, man, how long have I not played? There's so much change.
Like, I don't know.
So
I blame
Have you-
DK.
I think I tried really hard to help you get to play this.
I think DK did.
Spock, have you been to the farm yet?
No.
Okay, I guess we'll start at the farm.
Well, how has everybody been?
Pretty
I've been
good.
better.
There's sheep.
You know, I forgot that we managed to find animals.
We did not. I don't know what this is. Somebody did this.
No, I remember bringing stuff here.
Bacon.
Oh, I remember bringing some of this here, but I thought it was just pieces.
Bacon.
Bad Spock. Bad
Bacon.
Spock. Bad Spock.
Bacon.
Bad.
I have bacon now. I got bacon. I'm okay now. Oh, chicken.
So the hay pile
bacon.
is the hay pile is like basic parkour challenge. This is the elite
The
parkour
epic
challenge.
elite parkour. That if Spock can't first try, he's bad. Eh.
Can I climb up?
Yeah, it's a weird jump from there for sure.
Just full run for that first jump.
It's a what?
It's a full run for that first jump.
Yeah, well. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I can make this one. So
Does Spock remember how slime works?
I was just watching.
I dare not try too much of this. This is real beyond my skill level.
Oh, bananas.
Anyway, we can go to DK's parkour challenge, which is reasonable because DK proved that anyone can do it. I have it tested by the most skilled Minecraft parkour champions like Mr. B.
Yeah, if I can do it.
You can do it, Spock.
Well, nope.
No.
Most of these are just full run jumps, Spock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I mistimed it.
Spock is believing this. He's treating this like it was actually made by someone who like is trying to do tricky parkour challenges. Or his keyboard is betraying him.
Yeah.
This too. We'll blame that. I need a
Uh-huh.
new keyboard.
Well, you should
No.
let Charles know that you need a new keyboard.
This would be a Lady Spock request.
Oh, I figure you just tell Charles that your keyboard is underperforming.
This is true. I should. I just don't think the budget is there for me.
I'm pretty sure they can get you a good Logitech keyboard. $4.
Ah! I overshot that.
Because if it's underperforming in Minecraft, it's obviously underperforming in the office environment.
This is very true. You have a solid case, sir.
But I find if like precise movements like this will cause mistypes and misunderstandings and
Mhm.
explosions and fire.
And I mean,
this is
if the
true.
comma button doesn't work, then uh-oh.
Oh no, those emails.
I don't know.
For some odd reason, spell check is not working for me. Ah, creeper!
It's a zombie.
I don't have a bow and arrow.
I'll save you!
Like during all these jumps, you should just be holding control.
Why is Spock eating a tree?
Is he hungry?
I mean, you know, I needed a
He is a
toothpick.
panda. That's what pandas
Panda
eat.
Spock. This is true. They do have bamboo.
Where did Spock run off?
He's doing the challenge right now.
Ah.
Ah?
Oh, I've been poisoned.
Who's poisoned?
I'm gonna go sleep to make it daytime again. There we go. I fixed that problem.
I'm poisoned. I'm dying.
Somebody
Ah.
poisoned the water hole.
What?
Toy Story.
Somebody put a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot. Woody's Roundup. That sheep is mad.
What?
He's screaming.
Oh, by the way, there's ladders to help catch you on this part if you. That's
Oh.
so. Not there though.
Is Spock lost?
No, Spock went away. I
Okay.
hear
Well,
somebody.
oh, here, Spock. Let me show you another particular thing of the. There's two things to see here that actually three things that you haven't seen yet. So let me show them to you.
What? How many? Oh.
You need to take him to the unofficial VTuber clubhouse.
What?
Yeah, the unofficial VTuber clubhouse.
Oh, this is what I was hearing. Okay.
Welcome to the unofficial VTuber clubhouse.
Oh, this is great.
With the crying obsidian.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Eventually, I'm gonna have an NPC here who will give you quests that are based on VTubers.
Oh, that's too funny.
Next up is
Hold on.
the water purification area. This eventually will lead to a dungeon. I haven't done that yet.
Fuck.
Yep, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
So this area is actually has like a little area that's going to be the entrance of the dungeon, which is right here.
How the heck is rampaging clicking so fast? Rampage has hacks.
You all know this.
Well, my CPS is actually paying so much. I can't butterfly click anymore.
So if you be careful with those birds.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second.
Have some pumpkin pie. You have to be careful about the berries; they hurt.
The bad berries. Bad. Bad berries.
This will
They're
take you.
bad.
This will take you to the water purification plant. It's designed not to let you out through that way. So shift to crouch, and this connects with a canal system. This actually connects with that water thing that you found above. But let's just quickly leave. Eventually, this also accesses a small tunnel.
Mhm.
That
Spock.
it's fine. He can explore that way. It's fine. There is an offshoot that connects to the spring place that will sell spring water. I see Spock has greatly explored this area. Sadly, this particular route isn't the way towards the exit.
We'll make it exit.
I don't think you want to find the exit this way. There's another path that has a much quicker exit.
But why not more exit?
Oh, it's just that that way is going to require you to dig through a mountain.
I can be a troll. Have y'all visited that Lord of the Rings server?
Blank stares mean no.
I mean,
It's
we
really
had a
cool.
mod that had a Lord of the Rings map on it.
No,
We did that
so
once upon a time.
there's a group of people that have replicated Middle Earth. And it is glorious. I'm good. There we go.
That sounds like it would have taken a lot of time.
Oh yes.
Have you visited any of the ones that like replicate Disney?
Yes, I showed Rhea that one, and she visits that one all the time.
The last thing worth of note is the other parkour challenge that requires us to find the way to get into the grain silo. Why don't we let Spock see if he can figure out how to get into the grain silo?
He's just gonna break in. Oh wow, no. Wow.
No, I trusted his abilities to use intelligence because he's Spock. He's not a savage who would go through and try to break a bunch of blocks to get in.
You
I'm
know,
not
Not
bones
mentioning
here.
names.
Spock, I judged you wrong. I thought you were totally gonna just break in.
He,
Well, I didn't think I had server properties to break in, so I just totally skipped it.
Yeah.
By the way,
No,
Spock,
no.
if you want a hint, it's over by me.
No, it's not.
Oh no, you're gonna get yourself stuck like I did. Okay, no.
Shh.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. You're stuck me.
Funny. Oh.
No, that's not the way it. No, Spock, no.
It's the way.
You just did the savage barbarian way.
Which is exactly what I honestly expected from Spock.
Look, I'm in.
I know what to do.
Your first assessment was actually very close. You were just like at the wrong tree.
Which tree was it? Did Rampage just lock us in?
I locked you in. I didn't lock the cat.
Now I'm curious.
This path over here leads to the tree.
Do you think that's good? What? What?
We'll have to replace it with leaves eventually, but
You guys, you
Alright.
okay?
I don't know. Hey Spock, okay, I'll show you the normal way.
Oh yes. Yep.
You
Is there a hole I missed?
Yeah, there's a hole in this tree here.
Hey. Oh, whoops.
Actually, there was multiple ways in, but yeah. Just go down there. You know what? It prides me that I hit it so well that you didn't notice it.
Boom. It's dark.
Yeah, I was trying to keep zombies from spawning in here.
Hey. Nifty little trick and trick.
And with the trap door, you can jump on top of that, and that gets you out.
Nice.
So that's the farm area. Eventually, there'll be more quests over here, but let's go over to the town next. I'm sorry, the marketplace. Me and Rampage are pretty proud of this area, with fully sittable chairs.
Nifty.
We actually made them so you can't actually break them out. Unless
you punch them.
you can run at them, they'll stay there. The way we did that is through dark magic.
Yeah, I had to commit some black magic to get that to work.
Oh, you might notice that there are 3 stalls. There's a blue one, yellow one, and red one.
Mm-hmm.
The red one has cooking pots. The yellow one has cooking furnaces, and the blue one has cooking chests. Do you see any problem with that?
Why?
Also, we have a
I opened the chest, and then Rampage started ringing the bell, and I was like, "What did I do?"
also over here is a specialty store. It sells only the highest quality of Rampage trash.
Oh yeah, over here over here's fuck. Over here's fuck.
Rampage try.
High quality. This is see, you were looking at this another chest like this before.
Cobblestone.
When me and DK are doing something, he collects all the stuff that I just throw at him and puts it in a chest. And so, you go to any building and there's gonna be one of them somewhere.
There's always a random trash chest.
So this is the blacksmith. Please be careful going through the airlock.
Oh. Yes. Be careful. Be very careful.
Yeah, this is where the blacksmith sleeps, obviously.
Of course.
Right next to his forge.
This used to be a little bit more ambitious over here, but we had someone decide it would be funny to destroy all the carpet in this room.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, someone took water buckets and water bucketed the entire area. Oh, actually, hey, Spock, that chest should have some armor for you.
Yay.
Protect yourself with a piece of iron armor. Diamond armor saves lives. These are great descriptions for the achievement.
Did you get yourself a full set of armor?
I think I did.
Nice. Weren't sure which one that you liked best. You know what, Rampage though? I get to mess with Spock on something.
Oh?
No.
Spock, congratulations on wearing the Char cape.
Wait, what?
Your cape. Look at my character. I'm Char, and look at your cape.
Oh my gosh.
So you're also a member of Xeon. Congratulations.
Yay.
So this was the blacksmith. Now we're going to go to the quarry, and the quarry has multiple locations there, so you'll have to tell us which one you want to look at first.
I think all but one are still being made
Yeah.
to some degree.
So we have apricot bees, we have the World Zoo and Aquarium, and we also have the SCP Museum. The SCP Museum is still being worked on.
So
Talked
is
about
parts
pyramids,
of the World Zoo.
True. The World Zoo is mostly complete, though.
There are a
This
few
is the
non-functional doors and
This is the VIP dining area over here, past the red cape, where you can sit and enjoy eating next to some lava.
But the lava. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nobody saw that. Did not.
I think you forgot to crouch.
happen. Did not happen.
Oh,
no,
I would like.
Spock, what's crazy is I think it did.
No, no proof.
I
proof.
could
Oh.
pull up the proof if you want.
Nah, it's not
This
there.
is the SCP museum. It only has 4 exhibits so far. Yes, it has full-on articles I wrote on these things.
For all of them. This is part work stuff, like some of the stuff we needed, and trash chest, as you can see by random ender pearl, a stick, stained glass for no reason, 4 iron,
stained
4
glass.
copper.
So this is the insidious grass block that spreads like an infection. This is the MC-1003 skeleton key. This was Nick. He escaped, obviously. And this
Nick-
is going
Nick
to be...
was here. Is this
Yeah,
what-
this one here is the Nick one.
Which one? Oh. AKA Nick of the... Oh, I need to eat. Anybody have anything?
DK
I can
will
give
probably
you some
give you
more
some
pumpkin
pumpkin
pie.
pie.
Would you like a piece of pie?
I think also Rampage give you food as well.
Give me a steak.
They threw steak at him.
So this dining area over here is going to serve...
What did you just... Did DK start starving?
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
He gave away all his pie.
No, I went and ate my pie. I've been running a lot more than I usually don't run, and running is so inhibitive in this game.
Does DK
I'm kind of
now
used to
see-
doing Forsaken, in which I use magic enhanced running. I want you to know I got XP for that, so thank you. I got paid. You paid me money, Spock, when you did that. So the idea here is you sit with the you sit with lava underneath you, kind of
Yeah, very
animal
safe.
theme. So this
Oh, it's
this
a
place
sauna.
will serve bread and mushroom soup.
Mushroom soup.
Mhm.
Blech.
That's what it will serve.
I don't think
I'm
this
sorry,
is-
not mushroom
Yeah,
soup.
this is
Beetroot
beetroot.
soup. Beetroot soup. Yeah. So we have, as I said, 4 exhibits. We're going to continue building on that.
Nifty.
And our newest attraction, it's Spock.
Hello.
Why, Rampage?
Because it was funny.
So here is the World Zoo and Aquarium. That's the Uwu area. Be careful.
Why is that the Uwu area, DK?
I don't know. Well, it's like ooh, woo. You know, in
But it's
beauty
just
of the
W's
ocean.
though.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's what
It
they did.
used
They
to
did
be. It used
got
to be when
mad.
DK did
By
the
the way-
signs.
By the way, something you may not have noticed out in that distance. You see that lava thing pillar going all the way to the top?
Which one? Hold on, let me pick it up.
Why do we have that?
It was to light up the underwater area a little bit, so it wouldn't be so dark out there.
Hmm.
So this would normally have been a redstone contraption, but it didn't work very well.
Yeah, no, and I haven't messed with it to fix it.
A lot of chickens.
Spock
I think our
immediately
fish are
went
gone.
into the bag.
Oh no, there's our fish.
Yeah, no, there's fish.
So
There are fish.
So the fish are doing weird things right now, but the way this was designed, Spock, this fish tank here, is that the
Mhm.
fish travel between the 2 fish tanks. and they're in this perpetual motion of traveling.
Sure.
And you saw our duck exhibit, and I assume you looked at the turtle exhibit, right?
No, he just went behind scenes.
It didn't say nobody was allowed.
I didn't prohibit people from doing that yet.
Ooh. Egg.
What if I light this all on fire? There's a lot of redstone. Why is there switches here?
What?
What happens if I
This
flip
was
all of
this
them?
this was for operating the this was for the airlock system.
Yeah, it would have worked too if Mojang fixed bugs instead of calling them features. I figured out what the problem was. The problem is a bug called quasi connectivity, and they called it a feature. Instead
Why
of
did they
fixing
give
it.
a reason?
Yeah, part of it worked. Most of it worked actually.
I'll be honest with you, I would
But-
totally accept this particular part of it being the only thing that worked, and that's fine with me actually.
I'll do something with it eventually.
We're just
Okay.
what's wrong, Spock? What's wrong?
Spock fell.
Where did Spock fall? There's no place to fall.
Oh, there was. There definitely was.
DK, come here.
Did you find the rampage hole of sadness?
I did.
He went all the way down here. Where did he go in this cave?
Right
Hi.
here. There's nothing back that way.
Yeah, I know.
I would
That's
recommend
great,
not
Rampage.
going into that hole. This is the
That's
rampage hole of
great.
shame.
Man
that
was
was
just
great.
charging everywhere, head
I just
first,
ran.
and fell.
Just gone.
If you make a TPA request, I can teleport you back up here.
Apparently, Rampage has a way. Oh, yeah, he cheats. Never mind. Yeah, I didn't. Oh,
Yeah, my way up is literally flying.
cheating. Cheating. Cheating.
Flying.
cheating.
It's not cheating if you can just do /fly.
There you are, Spock.
So this is where the polar bears are gonna eventually be.
Is it like Lost?
No, we're
They have
in
not been
negotiation.
provided.
Oh, I need somebody to build the Lost Islands.
Also, as requirement for the polar exhibit,
Mhm.
we had to have a chef who would cook food for the polar bear every day. So we got we hired these chicken chefs to cook for the polar bear. Oh, Bach, are you ready to see the more dark things?
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
And this was the last time we saw Bach.
Yeah, for real though. He's gonna go back to being normal Spock and ask you for the server IP and never join.
Also, we're out of boats again. What happened to these boats?
I don't know. Have we ever had more than one boat in there?
Yeah, we had 3 boats.
Wow.
They just slowly
Those
disappear
were
with time.
golden days. I don't. Those must be so long past.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some wood.
Oh,
and
I
then
have
make
a boat. I've acquired a boat.
some- Cool. I'm gonna make some more boats to put in that chest.
Bah.
Just because I like having boats. Obviously, I need different kinds of wood so I can make different kinds of boats. Hmm. Oh, here's a semi-funny thing for you, Rampage.
Hmm.
Uh, so I was playing for Spoken, and the character needed to find background information on the world because they're from our world and they found themselves in a semi-fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do you think, once our character decided that staying was actually an option, what do you think the character did to get background information on the world?
Open up their phone and use Google.
Google's not very effective in a fantasy world.
Go to the underground mafia and join their ranks
No,
to eventually become their boss.
no. So the character did something that I think is quite clever. They went to the library,
Wow.
and,
Wait,
and the
that's
magical bracelet helped them read books there. And they read the books, getting all the background information on what's going on.
wow.
And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, that's actually quite clever.
Yeah, no, that I would have never even considered that.
And it kind of made me feel a little good knowing that that's actually where that's where the dev team decided was the most rational thing to do.
Well, I would have assumed that it would have just like been. I think I'm used to normal. I'm used to anime plots, where they do completely ridiculous things for no reason.
Mm.
So I just assumed it would be something stupid that somehow worked.
Oh, it there was also a method for like improving spells in which I would tell the game what spells I wanted to improve. This is like enhancing those specific spells.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the spells I have allows me to like hold down the spell button, and I basically make a giant rock that I then throw at people, right?
Nice.
So this rock spell has the ability um, to explode when it's thrown, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was given the challenge to do with that to take out 3 enemies at once 10 times with it to
Mm-hmm.
enhance the spell, right?
That seems difficult.
Do you know after I took that what enemy monsters I ran into?
No.
A horde greater than 50 of zombies.
How convenient.
I was like, well, this will be easy.
Can you line up here, Cyrus?
Because the idea of the game is that, like, outside of the main city, this kind of weird break in the world happened and it twists everything it touches. And it turns any humans into zombies and any creatures into, like, abominations and so forth. So this isn't kind of like the horror level zombies. These are just like regular like fantasy zombies.
Mm.
So I was like, massive explosion, massive explosion, massive explosion, which it launches the enemies into the air. It's beautiful. I was like, big old smile on my face. The exact enemies I was hoping for. I had never seen them in any big horde before that, so I was like, convenient.
Come here, my zombie friends.
Oh, Though I will say the character has definite problems of pride.
Oh.
Yeah, the main so there's two main protagonists. You have the one that you're actually playing as, but then you have a character that's been turned into a cuff, and so they're on your hand at all times, and they speak in a mostly British accent to you,
Mhm.
but no one can hear them except you.
Hmm.
This is not weird at all.
And your ability to
What
cast
did I walk
magic,
back into?
your ability to cast magic is through that English dude that's on your arm. And so you appear into this fantasy world, and the town leaders ask you where you came from. And the main protagonist says, "Oh, I'm from Hell's Kitchen." And so they all turn like, "Dude, she works for the devil." I'm like, why would you say that?
Like Hell's
I
Kitchen
really,
as in New York?
yeah, they're from New York. They could have just said New York, but instead decided to be very specific. But that information wouldn't matter, right? Like you could have easily said I'm from America, which would have been probably a much better stance. And then they go, "Where's America?" And then you can explain what America is. I don't know. When people ask you where you're from, usually you don't specify the street that you're from. You
This is
specify the
my
country you're
exact
from.
address. Thanks for asking.
Send me a postcard, please.
Yeah, that's usually not what people mean when they ask where you're from. Anyway, welcome back, Spock.
Spock has
Welcome
his
back,
camera.
Rampage.
He is a merge.
Here, I'll stand on this.
Oh, by the way, interesting thing, Spock,
Mm-hmm.
about this polar exhibit. If you follow me,
He doesn't follow, apparently.
I do not. Hold on.
oh hey, by the way, Mr. B,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like Zeta Gundam Volume 1 has arrived as well.
Oh my.
No. So much blood.
This is our real working AC system.
Oh yeah, and I went up here into hiding.
Okay. But anyway, this ice block vents the hot air all the way up to the surface.
Ooh.
Myth.
So apparently, the reason 0083 took so long to get to you is because apparently they thought
Yeah.
it was weird that I was sending it to an unusual address that I've never sent anything through them
Mm.
before, and so they were like, "Hey, is this really you?"
Do kind of appreciate that stuff.
What's weird is I've sent a lot of different animes with my account to a lot of different places. Because I've sent Adam some anime.
Mm-hmm.
I had to send them that particular anime because let me give you the reason, and it's gonna be kind of funny. Also, Spock, you failed
Yes, fuck, you have failed.
the
How have I
boat
failed?
agility test. You had to keep this on this rail.
Yeah, you have failed.
There's no instructions.
Spock, get out of the boat.
So the premise that for why I did it is because in this one
Kidding.
anime series, these people get taken from Tokyo and brought into a kind of fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Um,
as normal.
but as but they also got two specific
Digimon!
things. They got a cat and a T-72 tank. And when the tank and the cat were transferred, they became one.
I blocked it off because it's not finished yet, and so technically you can't ever leave.
Oh, it's a maze.
You can't leave.
Oh no.
I observe from above.
By the way, signs will warn you when you're closer to the exit. Though some signs will tell you useless things.
Secret dev exit use conscience as consequence will be applied. Using dev exit will apply to your permanent record.
I
See,
remember
these are
when the-
jokes I knew that like most of the kids probably wouldn't understand this.
Deviations. Oh! Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, you're meant to go down there. This is the next level of the
With
maze.
deviation in hand, you are, and thus aren't lost for now. To be
Think it-
continued.
why are
It's
there
all
so many
next Tuesday.
chickens? Why are there so many chickens?
Not anymore.
Because chickens are helpful.
I'm just a friend.
Though the signs here, some of them will be useless,
Rampage!
but some of
Oh, as a
them
claim,
the
that's funny.
purpose of like helping you not to realize where you are or where you have been.
Yeah, because the maze would be even harder without them, because you wouldn't know if you've been down there before, unless you memorize the
true.
hallway.
Yeah.
There's water
This is
here because
cool.
eventually this is all gonna be flooded. Because
Oh,
this is
really?
meant to be done in a boat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
But-
it's still part of whatever y'all had from
Yeah.
beforehand.
So
Okay.
it's not finished, and we're gonna do the water last.
Where are all these chickens coming from?
I don't know. I don't know.
They're like everywhere.
Also, there are
They're
some signs
rampage's
that where
chickens.
Oh no, you're just in my property.
Oh, okay.
This is claimed because you have to claim pistons for pistons to work.
Oh, okay. So that was one above it. Okay. What?
I wonder if Spock realizes.
oh my gosh, I just read this sign again. I haven't read this in a long time. You are enemy of all zombies.
No.
You monster zombie.
Not bad, Spock.
No,
Why do you want to
there's
go
a
in the
ladder.
Why do you want to go in the gremlin hole? So
Because they're gremlin holes.
what? There's nothing down here, Spock.
So there was a ladder. There's.
Yeah,
that means you need to be taken.
It's a fake gremlin hole.
There is no such thing as fake with you, sir.
I made it, so. So yes, this rampage there wouldn't be.
Oh, What did you break?
Ooh. Ooh. I found a way.
where? Oh no. What? Where even are we? Oh.
Sir, you are at home playing Minecraft?
I asked where are we, and you just said that we are at our house.
Exactly.
So,
Playing Minecraft. You're at your house. I'm at my house.
Mm-hmm. Here, let me fix what he broke, and then.
Good sir, I did not break. It was a secret exit tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Why is there a trident here? Yeah, so he got out here through a cave down there that he broke his way into.
I did not break my way, sir.
I saw you pull out a pickaxe and break your way in.
This
we need-
is factual, but false.
Oh my gosh! I just realized this exit through Gumby's house.
Yeah.
You know what would be really great? If I have the puzzle exit you like somewhere like next to Gumby's house, and will be like Gumby's prison. And we'll have like an NPC Gumby going, "How did you get here? You aren't supposed to be here. Go away."
It takes you to one of Gumby's towers, and it's like, why are you in my prison? Why are you here?
Turn around.
You weren't supposed to be here. Anyway, so the maze is what's really interesting about it is the maze combines elements of both like going around and solving a maze, but the second floor of it requires you to put a bunch of puzzle pieces together, and you have to go and do a bunch of other things while navigating this maze to ultimately go to the exit NPC, give him all the items, and then escape.
Mm-hmm. And because of this, I don't think we're going to send singular people in when it's finished. We're probably going to do it in groups, because sending one person in could take too long.
Mm-hmm.
I think sending people just to do it independently of themselves is fine.
Well,
We might send a group the first time around just to do it for recording purposes.
yeah.
But anyway, that's what we've been working on.
That's been nice.
By the way, if you're needing resources or such, there are quests from both the mayor and from Hot Hannah, the lighthouse keeper.
Why
Who
is she
will-
named Hot Hannah?
Actually, it's because she's one of like the first female lighthouse owners in real life. So she's like actually named for a real person.
Spock goes to look this up. I mean, you turn
the
on
thing
your
is,
camera, I'm gonna look at it, man.
Leave my gushers alone.
This is one of those really weird things where Chris like did a lot of background information on this. She was also rewarded as like building some of the things that eventually the Coast Guard would use.
I didn't know that.
There's now a foundation keeping that lighthouse and one other lighthouse under care. So that's kind of where I found all this information about, did some more background research, and decided that I would name it after her in honor of the real life person.
That's cool.
And eventually, I plan on giving her like some quest lines involving taking care of like crashed ships and so forth.
And Spock has died. Spock, why have you died?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oof.
Oh, by the way, I've discovered, I think, what I think might be the most ultimate space game ever made.
Oh,
Space Invaders?
No, Spaceborne 2. It's quite an ambitious game, but unlike other things, you can see all the ambition to what you might call the fullness of that ambition. It has both space and ground combat. The ability to like actually capture pilots and bring them onto your ship. There's like systems for both kind of like mercenary combat. There's an entire game mechanic for taking over the solar system, all the different solar systems by attacking stations and having a bunch of NPC factions under you. So, and the game is only like $20.
oh wow.
Not bad.
It is in early access, but it already has a star system that is so amazingly large that it's kind of surprising. So like there's a bunch of like these major systems, and then there's like the major systems will each have like 15 like star systems around it. Anyway, it's a really cool game. I really suggest people to check it out. I strongly support it. I may or may not have already purchased a lot of copies for various people already.
Man's
So if you're
gonna
not sure, let me know.
man's gonna support the game devs single-handedly.
Yeah, I've done that before, you know. Definitely have done that before. Or at least I feel like it sometimes.
What was that snow game that we played?
Project Winter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were supposed to play that during Labor Day, but then no one like came forward for us to play that. So I figured it was because how sad the world was at the time. We broke our company tradition of playing that every Labor Day.
Nice. Just there you go.
Sorry, I didn't
You're good.
realize.
You're good. Every server does it differently, so. Where are you?
I'm exploring.
Oh, I know where you are.
Whoa. Whole another cave. Ah!
Oh, there's Amethyst here.
Oh, did you show Spock the guest quarters?
Oh,
Yeah, the guest quarters
where?
in the house. The guest quarters.
Oh, hey, zombie.
Oh. I think I know what you're talking about. No, I have not. Does Spock even know where our house is?
I'm pretty sure he does. Do you know where our house is, Spock?
No, I don't remember.
It's right by spawn.
Did y'all ever finish, what you call it? Minecraft Dungeon.
There
Yeah.
was
Like
a
the
game called
game?
Minecraft Dungeon.
Like the game?
Yeah.
Um, I I kind of lost interest before they increased the weapon level cap,
Hmm.
and after that, I tried out the DLC that came out with that increased
Yeah.
level cap, and then I never checked it out again after.
So it wasn't the best.
The game heavily depended on you sitting there for hours doing the exact same thing over and over to try to get one level higher.
Oh man. Okay.
And then if you didn't, and even if you got it, you gotta get the right enchantments on that weapon, otherwise it's still bad. So you could get the max level, but if it doesn't have the right enchantments, you have to do it again. And then
Really?
it's a super low chance of you getting like a decent item.
Any kind of yeah.
And then if it's a decent item, it's still not guaranteed to be the item you wanted.
Okay.
So
That's kind of dumb.
yeah, that's why I lost interest.
That's
Um,
really.
Rampage, do we have the means to make a bed?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Can you make Spock a bed?
I should be able to. Yeah, so what I ended up doing was abusing a glitch to skip half of a really already short level, but even then it took like a whole minute to go through the level.
Oh,
And-
how forbidden.
And, you know, there's like a stupid low chance of even getting anything decent. So,
I should build an island out here.
to build a whole island?
Mm-hmm.
Why does Spock want to build an island?
Why not?
Will Spock actually build the island, or will Spock build the island for an hour and then never build the island again?
Shh.
I've set up a guest quarters for Spock, and once Rampage has his bed, he'll have everything he needs.
Oh, that's where the iron is. Need to do this.
How do I pick up my boat again?
You gotta
Just
break
break
it with left click, and then it'll drop as an item.
But I don't want to break it.
You have to break it.
Okay, fine.
I forgot that one of our sheep was named Stolen Cow GPS. I've acquired the bed.
Excellent. Now all we need is a Spock.
I found Hannah.
Where does bed go?
So look for the guest room that says claimed by Spock. I put a sign on each door. If you found Hannah, you found us. We're right next to Hannah.
Sweet dream. Sleep in a bed to change your spawn point. You already slept, sir. You
Oh,
already.
did he find his room?
Yep,
I want to sleep.
sir. You can't sleep the day away.
I need to sleep.
That's
Professor
illegal.
Oaks doesn't let you do that, sadly.
No.
If he
Can we
wants
get
to
him
sit
a
in there, he
door?
can. Yeah, let me go make a door.
No.
I will not make a
Go.
door then. I will respect the owners. So, by the way, Spock, your room comes with a crafting table, a furnace, and a chest in the back.
Ooh. How much is rent?
It's free.
Yes.
Just be careful going up and down the stairs.
You don't own a health insurance. So, you know.
Okay.
As the mayor, I may have created a document that prevents us from being sued for taking us up on the free bets. It may be a law.
Wow.
Oh, you know what, Rampage?
Hmm?
We have you know, I still love that council room that me and
What are you doing?
Polar set up.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do I have dead brain coral? Oh man.
Oh, Spock, 29th Doctor says, "Hi Spock, watching Picard now."
What? Don't say anything. No spoilers. Because I have yet to watch it. Where's the crosshair?
What?
Can I make the crosshair smaller? I thought I could make the.
Are you on vanilla client?
Yeah.
You need a texture pack for that then.
Okay.
Ironically, my monitor has a feature to put a crosshair on of its own like creation. So that if I really wanted to, even if a game doesn't have a crosshair, I'll always have a crosshair. You know, some people consider that cheating, but the monitor people were like, there's really nothing that stops a person from taking a ruler and putting a dot on their screen if they so wanted to.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I thought that said dirt, soul, and sand.
I see. Bach is like looking at our stuff and twisting its meanings. in his
No,
head.
he's just looking at her stuff and taking random pieces.
I took food, okay?
What
need
did
no
you
worries.
take out of the wood chest?
There's actually
Nothing.
a food chest. It's
There
fine.
there was
I trust
something
Spock.
there. Okay, and there was something. Okay, you're just
I
moving.
mean, if he
stuff.
needs things,
Okay,
that's what
good.
these chests are for. As long as they don't mess with the saddles.
And I don't see why you put the word unhealthy in there, DK. I think that's really a poor misrepresentation of the truth.
See, look, it's all filled. What are you talking about?
Why are there leads in there?
No, it's fine. Like the whole point of this wood chest is for people to get wood from.
Whose bed is this?
DK's.
This is my bed.
You can tell because there's crying obsidian here. That's DK's mark.
Right. I was about to say that.
Like the sadness. That I have a teleporter point that takes me straight to that room.
Oh, nice.
If you want to do that for yourself, it's slash set
Slash
home,
set
and then
home
give it a name.
space the name.
Hold on. Let me go over there.
I think by default you can have 3 homes.
Set home.
Make sure to give it a name.
Space. First bed.
Make sure there's no spaces between first bed.
Yep. Didn't.
So now, if you do /home, you should see your
Ha 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 ha. Cool.
There you go.
You might be able to have 5. It might also only be 3. I am unsure.
I really can't wait for Jedi Fallen Order or whatever the second one is.
I haven't beaten the first one, and I was kind of hoping it would be more like Jedi Outcast.
No. No, sir.
I kind of wanted Jedi Outcast, like Jedi Academy.
That was fun, but no, I loved how they did Fallen Order.
I barely
Yeah.
remember that game.
All I actually, what's funny is I think the most I remember is watching Mr. B do some of the puzzles.
Really?
Yeah. I caught one of y'all's random streams where you were trying to guide Mr. B into pushing the boulders.
I didn't. Oh. This is funny.
Yeah, I remember that very, like, I just remember enjoying watching that.
I was trying to get Mr. B to push boulders.
Failing,
Yeah, you were trying to help him through one of the puzzles.
failing at video games.
Well, it was just a very memorable moment.
Oh, 2042 had an update. Let's update you.
I thought the update was that there was no updates.
I haven't played Battlefield. Jeez, man. It's been a while.
Everyone I know hates 2042.
Really?
Yeah, nobody likes it apparently. At least no one I know.
I like it. Well, okay. After these updates, I would say it was like Thanksgiving was the last time I played.
It sound pretty
So-
horrible, but I think the last time I enjoyed a Battlefield game was Battlefield Bad Company 2. Is that bad?
Need for Speed Unbound. Is it just like another Need for Speed game?
One of the many.
You know, it's funny is I've actually had like younger people ask me if I could buy them like train sim games, and I go, you know, I will buy this to you only because this is an unusual game for a child to ask me for.
Yeah, that is a strange desire.
And I cannot find any enjoyment in these games.
Crisis got remastered?
Didn't that happen like ages ago?
Yes, it did.
That was December, sir. Okay. I haven't played much. As you can tell.
You're like, what's a video game?
What?
Do you remember
How
the
do
first I
I
joined?
move?
Where was inventory? I was like,
What
it's
do you
E.
mean by WASD?
I always felt sorry for the people who have to use arrow keys on their keyboard.
I'm trying to teach Rhea not to use those. She's
Well,
using
like-
it for Roblox, and I'm like, oh my
What?
gosh.
Why?
Stop.
But
it's
Roblox is not a
weird.
game.
Like, okay, but like, wait,
It's
it's
okay.
no. I need
she's
to. I need
9.
to say this. It doesn't even work with Roblox. Like,
Yeah, it
you can't
does.
move left and right.
Uh-huh.
You have to turn. I like.
Well, she uses her. No, she uses the mouse and the arrows. But she
So,
uses.
so They
yes,
only
no,
move
trust me,
backwards
it's
and
weird.
forwards, but they still
No.
use the mouse to turn.
No, you can use it as both, but she'll use the mouse to turn.
Oh.
It's weird, which is why I'm trying to tell her to use WASD.
Yeah.
Well, see, for left-handed people, they're more likely to use the arrow keys because their mouse needs to be on the left side.
I feel like left-handed
but,
people
like,
would just
my
get a
thing
left-handed
is-
mouse and keyboard.
Like, I'm left-handed, but I still love WAS.
Oh, see, I'm ambidextrous, but I find whatever method you used and train with is the one your body will be the most used to.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I find that like when it comes to my cell phone, whichever hand I'm holding it, it doesn't really matter. Both of
Mm.
my fingers can interact with the screen just as equally well. So I usually like switch positions so that like when my hand like hurts from holding it, I can switch hands so my hand doesn't hurt. Ooh, I had a really weird random thing happen.
Oh?
Yeah, my dad told me that that the TV wasn't working.
Oh.
So I went to go look, and I saw all the lights were off on that site, and the Christmas lights were off as well, which threw me off a little bit because I keep the Christmas tree on all the time. It's a fiber optic tree, so it doesn't really use.
Hmm.
Anyway, I was shocked to discover our entire half of our house of the game room, that particular half of the game room, has lost electricity.
Just half of it?
Yeah. All the outlets on that side of the room are dead.
Ow.
The breaker stripped?
I don't know. But I
Yeah.
found the other half of the room. I tried looking at the breaker, but I didn't really see anything out of place. So I don't know. But I just
Guys,
I
y'all
took-
remember Anthem?
Yeah.
yeah, I never got to actually play that game.
Be
I
happy
liked
you
Anthem a
didn't,
lot.
sir. No. Don't listen to Mr. B. It was a mess.
The problem is every time I watch people play it, it just made me want to play Defiance 2035. And then playing that makes me think about the Stargate MMO. And then I want to try to play the Stargate MMO, realizing that it's a buggy mess. Because it was never finished, because the maker of the game went bankrupt during production.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Anthem. I think I think I enjoyed it. I always played as the speedy melee character.
I know I did Flying Guy.
All of them could
I thought there was
fly.
gonna be a better. I thought there was gonna be an end game to it, and it really wasn't.
No,
Rampage
like the story
didn't
just
really.
stopped abruptly.
Well, we didn't play it until they had finished the story.
The story kind of stopped abruptly. I mean, they had like a mission board,
Yeah, but we knew
but
they were still building the story, and we stopped playing. I think we ran out
did?
of.
I thought it was done.
Yeah, but I'm sure they finished it. We stopped playing before they finished it.
assuming that they actually, did finish it.
Ball shade from Rampage. You know what, Rampage? We should totally abuse Spock and like teach him about star conflict.
All right, guys, I'm heading out.
All right, take care, Mr.
Bye,
B.
Mr. B.
Anyways.
So, what do you think, Rampage? Should we tell Spock about star conflict?
Why? What is it?
Rampage?
Huh?
Sitting at his feet. Should we tell Spock about Star Conflict?
Give me a moment.
Oh, okay. It was funny as he was looking at his feet, and then he just like spurned alive. It's funny.
Oh, is this like Eve Online?
No,
What is Eve Online?
it's a spread. Eve Online is a spreadsheet simulator.
I swear,
What?
it is.
What
Yeah,
is
you
a
just open up
spreadsheet
Microsoft
simulator?
Excel.
It is not.
What?
It might as well be.
It is not, sir.
So it's Microsoft Excel video game?
Yeah.
Wow. Why
Oh,
would
it's a
anyone play
rage.
that?
It is not.
I spent 3 hours in tutorial and hoping to learn how to move. Then I spent an hour trying to move. That's Eve Online.
He's not wrong.
What?
Sadly enough, he's not wrong.
Okay, so any Microsoft product simulator.
But the Star Conflict is like a mix between a open world game and World of Tanks,
Huh.
but like spaceships.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
But it actually, once you get to a certain level, you can physically just undock and fly around and go on crazy space adventures. It's weird. Imagine an open world game that was just like stapled onto a World of Tanks style game, except like in space, and also has like camp story missions actually, which like take you on adventures with other players, working towards a particular assignment. It's also free. Chris is actually like an amazing destroyer that he one day hopes to use in front of Rampage.
Have
'Cause
you
there was a
continued
time
playing that game since we haven't touched it in
I
ages?
haven't played it in ages, but
Mm.
it sits in the back of my mind.
Which game?
Star Conflict.
Oh.
Yeah, me and Rampage used to play that all the time. We were doing a modded Minecraft series, but no one would show up, so me and Rampage would play Star Conflict.
That is why we did it. What mod were we trying to do?
It was the one that Nick wanted.
Which
Like,
one?
Citizens, it was
Was
the
it the
one that
stone
like
one?
citizens would build things. Well, originally we did the stone one, but then when we moved on to the next one that had NPCs that did things for us, nobody would show up.
Oh.
So me and Rampage would show up and we'd just play Star Conflict.
Yeah, but yeah, that's definitely why. Wow, I totally forgot why we started playing Star Conflict.
Because
Wow.
everyone else was unreliable.
Yeah.
That's really sad to say. Is that the reason we're doing something is because everyone else is unreliable?
Yeah. Spock over there giggling to himself after he never 1v1 me in Rocket League like he said he would a few years ago. I remember.
Good sir, I know when I will lose. Okay.
I remember. This was years ago. We were gonna play some car soccer, and then you saw some other people in a VC, and then they said, "Where are you?" And then you left me for them. I remember this.
I did because I knew I was gonna lose. I need to reinstall Rocket League again.
I have to change all of my muscle memory because of one person's discovery.
Why?
Directional arrow is going to go to a dynamic bind, instead of just a normal button. And that
Really?
requires me to what?
Really?
Yeah, because apparently a dynamic bind allows you to change the speed that the car will air roll, which is huge. And I
Nope,
don't know
not
why
playing
no
you.
one was
Not
doing
downloading it. Nope. Yep, not installing it.
it. And I can blame one person for this mess, and that person
Hoopty.
is Zen.
Oh, really? Not Hoopty.
No, it is Zen, a professional player, um, who just turned of age to start playing in like actual competitive games, and they
nice.
use a, their directional arrow is bound on a dynamic button, so
Also, Rampage, we need a bigger boat.
that's not how boats work. Why do you need a bigger one?
You don't know the Jaws reference, then.
Hmm.
So, in the movie Jaws, a really big shark starts eating their boat, and they go, "We're going to need a bigger boat."
Ah, I think I saw one Jaws movie at one point.
Mm.
I went, funny music.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, it's funny is I went to Universal and I was going to be able to watch the Jaws presentation,
The freaking
go on the
Jaws
Jaws ride.
presentation?
Yeah, there
It
was
was a
like
Jaws ride.
Oh,
it was broken.
Aw, you missed out because they took it away.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, like it's funny. It's like, hey, when will it be back? We don't know. Soon.
Nope.
Okay.
and then it never happened. No more Jaws. R.A.P.
Apparently,
Jaws.
it was so complicated that that it was one of those things where the once it broke down, there was actually no way of repairing it.
No, they just stopped. Uh, like it was recently because Harry Potter World came in, and that's what they were pushing for.
Oh, I went when I was a child, which was
Oh, no. This was like maybe 4 years ago that it got shut down.
yeah. I'm talking like let's see, Oh, okay, 6, 7. I guess. Let's see. E4 1, 2. I guess 1989.
Yeah, no, it was still around then.
1989. I said 1889 for some reason, and that would have been very wrong. I'm not that old. I'm not a
Sure,
grandpa yet.
sure.
Well, I was born in 1984, and I like how I keep getting instructions that my furnaces have been disabled.
What? Oh, is it because I was using your furnace?
Yeah, it tells me payments from furnace got disabled.
Huh.
I think I'm gonna send a bill to iGamer for these. Also, did you see that iGamer sent a message in chat
You did? When? What?
Mhm. Last week?
Last week? What?
Yeah. Um,
Huh?
Region Town Blacksmith flags owners Rampage DK members bounds.
DK, I think your extra perms are allowing you to see this message.
Really?
Where are you seeing it?
In your chat, voice chat for you text users.
Oh no, okay. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Okay. I was like, you made me think that was something extra special or something.
Yeah,
I meant to
no.
say
I
that he
was
was answering our question from last week.
about why people could not read book.
Thank you, Munchkin.
What?
I
Funny.
believe Spock was thirsty and a munchkin brought him food and water.
Oh.
Is that a correct assessment, Spock?
Want your food down here?
Yeah, go ahead and put it right here. Why did mommy get a salad? Just gonna end up eating ice cream later.
You know, we went to Brahms. I didn't get any ice cream. That's the really sad part.
Why didn't you get ice cream?
Every time we go to Brahms, like I just get like a bag of burgers.
A
Of
bag?
burgers.
That's actually a menu item, by the way.
How many
Chris.
burger?
It's 5.
How big burger?
Small.
Like how small?
Junior burgers.
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
I
those
see.
are small. Oh yeah.
See, I prefer a large amount of small hamburgers over one big hamburger.
See, I am fine with any size burger as long as it only has one patty, because if it has 2 patties, then the bread ends up being not as good.
I generally just prefer to have mass quantities, but of small things, it makes me happy. Generally because those 5 junior hamburgers cost about as much as a regular hamburger does at most places.
Oh.
So the idea is for the price of a regular hamburger, I can have 5 small hamburgers, which is, for me, both a more filling than a single hamburger. That's maybe slightly bigger than one of those junior hamburgers. But also, they keep the hamburgers pretty simple. They're only hamburger, cheese, some pickles, and that's it. Which makes them more easy to microwave later if I want to reheat them. So, like, the idea is I can eat 3 now and 2 later. Making it a very excellent kind of like dinner and after dinner, you know?
I see.
It's like when your sleep schedule is so radically different from normal people, your kind of early morning is dinner. And the next meal, which would be lunch, is after dinner. And then, you know, eat anything for the rest of the day, you know. It's like one of those things. But you know, that's what happens when one. Oh, I don't know if y'all got Zeta Gundam out of the mailbox yet.
Probably not.
Okay. Well, just to remind you, it's there. If you haven't. I've been trying to think if I want to send y'all Double Zeta or not.
No.
DK,
problem
I
is-
think we should at least finish one of the things before
The
you
thing
send us
is
another.
Double Zeta is really weird. Like, it's weird.
I think I can handle weird. I don't know if
I-
Mr. B can.
Most Gundam fans do not like Double Zeta and treat it like it does not exist.
Really?
It was so bad that they made a movie in Zeta where they changed the ending so that Double Zeta would never happen. And I want to be honest with you, Double Zeta is really happy. And it has some flamboyant villains that I feel belong more in a JoJo cartoon than, you know, Gundam.
JoJo cartoon?
Yeah, JoJo anime or whatever.
JoJo's? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah,
Poggy.
it would you'd have a villain that belongs there and not in a Gundam anime. And for a while, this Double Zeta is like trapped dealing with this one villain who goes on like massive like conversations on how much he loves the leader of this one faction, and he goes on about roses and stuff, and he's just weirdly animated.
I could see that being something from JoJo's. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna say like it feels like maybe it would belong there a little bit better, but it upset Gundam fans great.
I might actually like it then, because I really like JoJo's.
I don't know. As I said, I haven't like decided if how off-putting this should be, but understand that anime is not dubbed. It was never dubbed.
I mean, I'm okay with that as long as it's subbed, but
Yeah, it's subbed, obviously, but
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
okay. Oh, cool. That also opens you up to other subbed Gundam animes. So to give some background, Shirag, I they've been watching the original Gundam series,
Oh, nice.
and I've been lending my Crunchyroll subscription because I haven't really been using that. So I'm glad to see someone being able to make use of it.
Yeah, I've
Nice.
definitely been using it.
But
Did Crunchyroll do the new Dragon Ball?
I'm not sure.
Which
Okay.
Dragon Ball?
The
Suits?
original?
No, the newest one.
The only one I can remember my friend talking about is Dragon Ball Super.
I think that's it.
That's like the newest series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they've subbed that one, I might.
I'd
Do the
be
subscription
I'd
for a
be
little bit.
surprised if they didn't. It feels like it's been long enough for them to have done that.
Oh yeah, no, it's been what, 2 years now?
Oh yeah, no, then definitely it'll be on there. And
By
if-
the way, the new Gundam series is starting to get dubbed. The Witch from Mercury.
Hmm.
Never really got into Gundam.
You're wrong. You just haven't found the Gundam that was for you. The Gundam is not a single series or a particular set story. It's more of a concept, an idea in its rawest form. And each Gundam animes are, some of them are not connected because they're all different concepts of the Gundam being explored. So you just haven't found the Gundam that was for you yet, Spock, but one day you will.
Nope.
Swak, what do you watch as anime?
Dragon Ball Z was the last one.
Have
I'm
you
pretty sure
watched
Gundam
JoJo's?
Fight would be.
Mm-mm.
You haven't watched JoJo's?
Mm-mm.
Oh no. Now me and DK are sad.
What's probably funny is I think Spock would actually like Gundam Fight if he can deal with the silliness of it.
Scratch that. Okay, what was the Netflix Gundam?
Oh, Hathaway.
That's the one I watched.
Okay.
It was
That's
it was
actually-
animated Gundam, but like it seemed like it was CG.
A lot of Gundam are CG.
Okay.
The more newer ones are. The only ones that aren't are before the era of CG. Because you have to remember the original Gundam series was 1989. I'm sorry, 1979.
Like-
1979.
Did it have a source material that was released then, or was it animated then?
I thought it was animated.
It was animated back in 1979.
Wow.
So what you may not notice in the original Gundam series, you can see some of the ships are literally like cells in which the way they had to animate that was physically take a picture and move the cell a little bit, take another picture.
Stuff
so
stuff
sometimes-
that required that reminds me of Chargeman Ken. And that is a mess.
Yeah, sadly, most of the original Gundams material was not preserved correctly.
Oh.
So a lot of the high quality stuff has been reduced to whatever they can get out of DVD. They were going to do a Blu-ray remaster of the original Gundam series, but then when they took it out of the archives, it basically turned into dust. The original film was destroyed. The preservation method they used didn't work.
Hmm. That is
So like
unfortunate.
the original source material is usually like put in a vault, and they take it out of the vault to scan it for new remasters, and then apparently the last remaster they could take was from the DVDs.
Oof.
Interesting enough, that's when Gundam Seed came out, which was a more CGI'd Gundam.
Hmm.
In fact, the story of Gundam Seed and the original Gundam were very similar, with some minor modifications, and there were some very similar story beats.
I see.
For example, they both had kind of a white base in it
Hmm.
with some experimental Gundams on it.
Hmm.
And if you followed the story beats of Gundam Seed, they match up. Except maybe the very differences of that series is that what if the Federation was in fact really evil? What if everybody was just flat out evil? That's the difference in
Destruction.
Gun.
Chaos.
Yes.
For example, in Gundam Seed, the real big turning point is where the Federation decides to nuke its own forces. So
Whoa. Wow.
yeah, it decides to nuke its own forces, and so the equivalent of the white base takes a bunch of the Federation forces and like builds a new coalition.
Hmm.
So imagine that being the big differential point, is that it's roughly the same Gundam story, except suddenly the Federation is revealed to be evil, and white base has to make its own faction
I see.
that fights against all the other sides.
Well, everybody, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please slap like, subscribe, and goodbye.